Now, our first match is a triple threat scheduled for one fall.
All right. Oh. Referee's so famous. She's even got her own pop. We should definitely try and get the camera guys to get some additional footage of this Karina Kyle there.
Yeah, a really decent pop for Karina Kyle.
Yeah, it's very truly impressive craftsmanship for a truly impressive referee.
And as we see now, we got William Chunk Hardisty amping up the crowd, hometown boy. Get ready for this triple threat match.
He's certainly amped up for this, but we'll see. Do we know if Mr. Hardisty has ever actually been in a triple threat?
To my knowledge, this is his first triple threat match.
Oh, the odds are certainly stacked against him. I mean, he's been a house of fire as of late.
Well, he's already being one of the more green guys here in Reading Invasion Pro. He's one of the more least experienced, but the kid's still got experience under his belt. He's got fire, he's got heart, he's got passion.
255
See what he can
pounds
put together
from
here.
Reading, California, Billy Chunk Hardisty!
Oh, but Mr. Hardisty is certainly not all that. Like our next competitor here.
That is a fair statement.
Fresh out the box. Stop, look and watch. Ready yet? Get set. It's all that.
Oh, so most like a segue there. There it is. It's certainly looking like that keto diet is looking great for Mr. Keto.
If you were looking for entertainment, look no further.
Or a refreshing beverage.
Or a refreshing orange soda.
Which I do believe is featured at the snack bar right here at RIP.
Yeah, correct. You may just see Donovan Troy slinging those bad boys out later.
Oh, one can only hope.
What a fine opening contest we've got here. I'll tell you what, this Reading crowd is in for a treat.
Introducing to you now, from Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, weighing out 3,003 liters of orange soda, Keita Murry!
Keita Murry, well-traveled, well-renowned. This crowd is in for a treat.
Truly coast-to-coast kind of wrestler.
Absolutely.
And here comes some shenanigans.
Shenanigans, to say the least. And this is where the triple threat gets interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and it looks like Mr. Troy has found himself a
And
job.
making his way to the ring, being accompanied by his new manager, the voice, Donovan Troy, from the Nabuki Khan Dojo, weighing at 230 pounds of twisted steel and all the sex appeal. He is the special attraction, Scoot Robertson.
Hey, that's your manager. Hold on, hold on, you. I have something to say to these two little wannabes in the ring right now.
Oh, is that right? Is that right?
Yeah, so listen up, you idiot!
What you gotta say?
He will talk when he wants to. I get it's Halloween time, it's the season to dress up in costume. But that's all you two do, is dress up and play wrestler. I'm actually a wrestler.
a wrestler.
Keita Murry,
With Star
I got
Wars.
some news for you. You're not all that.
What?
And Trump, the only thing you're going to be eating besides donuts is a knuckle sandwich if you don't
this
stay the
is
hell out of
different.
my way. And the fact of the matter is that Redding, California has some of the ugliest people I've ever seen in my life. You people use Halloween as an excuse to dress up your women in skimpy little outfits to believe that you married something somewhat decent.
Strong words.
Boo this guy! Don't listen to that.
The fact of the matter is that you people should be on your feet chanting and clapping for a real pro wrestler like Scoot Robertson!
Yeah. Always interesting when you have to refer to yourself in the third person. It's a little bit of the SJW tactics.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was not going to expect anything less from either of those gentlemen.
But, you know, Scoot Robertson is a really big deal if you just ask his mother.
Yeah, you know, she was telling me last night, you know, she was really proud of Scoot, everything that he's accomplished in the ring, all of his shortcomings aside.
Whoa there, guy.
I'm surprised Mr. Troy found that scarf that quick and won that side.
Not surprising, not one bit. But I definitely would like to see his papers on his official managerial.
That's what I'm curious, you know? There's a lot of hoops you gotta jump through. I'll be filing some investigative paperwork if you're interested later.
Yeah, you know, I've got special undercover individuals here tonight that could definitely look into it.
Perfect. This is definitely one of the most interesting starts to a match I've seen in recent history.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be a specialty here at the old Redding Invasion of Pro Wrestling.
Cook something, lady.
Interesting starts, I would definitely say, a specialty of Mr. All That Keita.
Curious to see how this one's going to break down, what alliances are formed.
Okay, Scoot, it'll be fine. They used to call the old Owen Hart a nugget.
Yeah, you're right.
There are worse foods to be than a meatball.
I love meatballs. I would take it as a compliment.
I mean, hey, just one-off of Meatloaf, and he was a very successful musician.
Meatloaf was incredibly successful. Exercising his use of the count early in this match.
Be truly interesting. Surprised the other two competitors aren't trying to capitalize on the potential one-on-one aspect they have right now.
They seem to be focusing a lot more on Scoop in the match at hand.
Which is another good tactic, you know, focus on the biggest meatball in the match.
That's a good point. That's a good point. When I do get spaghetti, I go for the meatballs first.
I'm going to have to call phrasing on that one.
Is the Undertaker coming?
Interesting issue with our left.
Ooh, bold statement by the young chunk there.
Yeah, that was...
It's almost as dangerous as turning your back to him. Looks like Scoot is definitely having a three-course meal on his own words there.
Yeah. Well, you know, a guy's going to come out and he's going to call out these two guys, and I seeing a little bit of an alliance formed here. It's almost turned into somewhat of a handicap match here in the beginning.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how long that lasts. Not saying that these other two competitors would result to cheating or underhanded tactics, but you know, a win is a win. It's every man for himself out there in a triple threat.
But to come out and initially right away get both of these guys so upset at you that they're gonna so upset that they're gonna team against you and try to get the upper hand in the beginning. You gotta say it's pretty meatballsy there of Scoot.
Yeah, certainly an alliance forged. The whole enemy of my enemy, it looks like, and Scoot made it pretty obvious that he wants to be everybody's enemy here. Even within his own honor society, like we saw at our last show.
Things are breaking down a bit.
But the real question is, where's that force of nature Frost at?
That is a good question.
Is he going to result on relying on the tactic of having element of surprise with that extra man?
Well, we've seen in recent tag team matches he has relied on the strength of that Hardy Frost. Oh, nice.
Had some inadvertent teamwork there. And little overzealous instead of trying to go for that quick win. We're seeing a bit of that inexperience show.
A little bit, yeah. Pretty incredible teamwork there from the start, but that's not going to last forever here. And now we're going to get to action. Now
the old code of honor being adhered here. That is a beautiful sight to see.
I like to think that's one of your favorite parts of these matches.
I think we got a simple story to follow here of size versus speed.
Incredible.
And on that exchange, it was definitely the size looked like it was coming out on top, but then speed just zippy-doo-dah-day.
We got to remember that experience.
Yes.
It's going to come into play here. Hard into the turnbuckle.
Absolutely, got that. Woo! Oh! Not one, but two of those turnbuckle pops there. That is steel on steel. That's how hard those bodies are hit.
Yeah, people don't understand. It's not just a ton of cooking there in the corner. That is rough, and that was a beautiful suplex there.
There it is, keeping the pressure on his opponent. There's the experience there.
You gotta think if Keita comes away with this victory here, that will be witness to some orange soda showers.
Reminiscent of the old Stone Cold days, I would surmise.
I would pay to see it.
And all these good, hard-working people did.
Oh! Nice German suplex. As Scoot's choosing to come back in the match here.
To absolutely no avail.
Greeted with the right hand from Chunk right away.
Oh, absolute shenanigans there.
And that's where that extra man comes into play.
Apparently he didn't need a force of nature, he just needs a voice.
I'd expect to get a thank you card in the mail from Scoot for opening up the Voices schedule tonight. Suplex there and a 2 count.
It's only a 2 count. There's a nice deep cover though. By hooking that leg too, he helps generate that extra little bit of leverage on his opponent's chest, driving the air, costing him more energy to kick out.
People don't realize how much it actually takes out of your opponent. Ooh! They flash there, only good for a 2 count again.
But you can definitely say Scoot likes to get high on the weekends there. That was up there.
Even on the holiest of days. Oh, clothesline right in the ear there. Oh, this just really choked out.
And there it is again. Whatever it takes to win from the Honor Society member of Scoot.
Proved to be successful for them, in other companies. Hasn't shown him too much success here yet. I'll tell you what, official Karina Kyles got her hands full on our first bout here. Say what you want about some of the underhanded tactics, but this is exactly what you do not want. If you're in the ring there against Scoot, you do not want him to pick up this momentum. Because once they start rolling, once he starts going, it's a little hard to slow him down. Keita barely breaks up that pin attempt there.
Wise tactic, I believe it is a first fall to a finish here.
Chops against the rope, he's got him in the corner. Ooh! So lacing those in there, having a good time. Reversal into the corner there. Oh! Scoot with some chops of his own.
I was going to say, that man is always having fun. I've never seen Keita without a smile, but I stand corrected.
I think that chop took it right off his face. Oh! Whoa! Boots got him stunned and staggering. Kick to the gut there, dropping Chunk to his knees. He just wants to embarrass the young man at this point. It's just going to anger young Chunk. Oh! What a super kick.
Looking like roadkill over there.
Getting back into the turnbuckle there. Got men back to back in there. Oh, he's got bad intentions on his mind now. Chunk barely gets out of the way. Whip back in the corner.
And another. Because if we can hear it all the way back here, that green turnbuckle just clinking.
A lot of momentum.
Oh, are we seeing the endless clotheslines? Nope.
Young, big individual there, Chunk. What's he thinking now?
Oh.
A wasteland of sorts. Close, 2 feet. Oh, lacing in those headbutts there.
May not be the wisest decision.
Should do some damage there.
And that's why.
Yeah, gives Keita a chance there to turn it around. Some momentum in his favor. Oh! Going to the top. Cut off by Chunk. Oh, what are we thinking here? What are we seeing?
High risk, high reward, I would surmise.
Oh, goodness. Here we go.
Oh, looks like a modified Tower of Doom.
Oh,
and
buddy.
the smallest man is at the far end of that shtick. Neither man wanted to give up ground on that one.
Well, it's not all the time you see a meatball at the bottom of the pile. Oh, a rake to the eyes there.
There's no defense for that.
Oh!
Oh, there.
Got him with the orange mist.
got a little bit of some Japanese strong style Muda there inspiration. Throwing the old mist. Oh!
Nearly cut him in half. Picks up victory. Scoot capitalizing off that
And your winner
incredible
is
spear by Chunk.
Robertson!
Boy, Hardisty really showed a lot of heart in that match. You gotta think he would have had that one wrapped up had it not been. It's like kid's first triple threat match, doesn't have the wherewithal experience to look around and make sure before he goes for that pin. Nobody's watching.
Exactly.
The experience came from Scoot.
Certainly, and it looks like Scoot is says, "I'm done. Let's put a fork in this."
And the Honor Society
Absolutely.
with honor.
Well, maybe Scoot found his little good luck charm that he needed in Donovan Troy.
Certainly more cackling from the voice.
We can always count on that. It's never a quiet moment when he's in the room.
You need a sports bra.
Familiar sight of Scoot arguing with some 6-year-olds ringside here. You gotta see Chunk does look a little upset.
He looks a little perturbed, but Keita looks like he's gonna hook him up with some orange soda. And who can't be mad when you got orange soda?
You know, and that's good getting that rub there from Keita, you know, young guy like Chunk, working on his craft all the time. It's real nice to see him get that rub from a well-traveled veteran like Keita.